Hello there, everyone, and welcome to my list of the top 5 best gods for new players to be playing in Smite. Now, do bear in mind, in a game with literally over 90 gods to choose from, that these are not the only viable gods in the game. But what my suggestions will teach you are the fundamentals of the game, each teaching you the most important things to bear in mind for their respective roles, while still having easy to understand ability kits as well as a simple building path. So let's start off the list by diving into my hunter representative, Neath. So what makes Neath so special? Well, once again, this list isn't necessarily about being special, it's about being easy to understand. And considering Neath is actually the god that you use to complete the tutorial levels, she is going to be a great pick to start off your understanding of hunters. So, sure, at first glance you may see her as simplistic, considering her kit is literally just a line attack, circle attack, backflip, and homing missile. But yet, when you take a step back, you can start to see what this goddess can offer for you. So through the use of her crazy passive, you can begin to understand the importance of making decisions and setting traps. Are you going to use these weaves aggressively to make a trap to possibly kill the enemy player? Or do you play it patient and heal up using the weaves in order to make sure that you are as healthy as possible? Making decisions, be them good or bad, will help you out in your journey to improve. And the more decisions that you are forced to make, the better you are going to become at making the right one in the future. Now, let's move on to the warrior suggestion, Chok. Chok, as a god, is going to teach you what different builds and play styles are going to give you in-game. Are you going to build into a lot of power, a lot of defense, or a bit of both? Chok is also going to teach you just how deadly a slow can be, as well as begin to develop your ability to play mind games with players through the use of your second ability. My suggestion to those of you that will be trying out Chok is to remember to use your third ability immediately after using your first ability to create that giant stacking slow. You are going to find this fantastic when you're beating down on your opponents relentlessly. Next, let's move on to our mage, Ra. Ra is going to teach you the importance of both spacing and patience. Are you going to burn your ultimate ability immediately in order to hit that one player right in front of you? Or do you want to wait a couple of seconds to see if 2 or even 3 gods are going to line up in your path? Ra's greatest strength lies in his utility, and namely the heal on his third ability. Yet, this utility comes at a cost. Ra is not able to cast abilities at a super long distance, and thus, Ra is going to begin to form your knowledge on both spacing and timing. Because if you are to run into the wrong position at the wrong time to cast your abilities, you are surely going to be made into a nice snack. Next, we're going to move on to our assassin, Thanatos. Thanatos is going to teach you the importance of landing your abilities, as well as teach you the importance of playing aggressive in the early game. Thanatos is one of, if not the, most early game focused god that exists in Smite. And through the use of his first ability, you are going to learn the importance of that early game, and creating a substantial lead for yourself. My suggestion to those of you that will try out Thanatos is to use your ultimate as a stun, rather than an execute in the early game. If you land on a squishy mage at level 5, and then immediately throw your first ability into them, they will either be close to, or at death. But, this circles back to the first lesson that Thanatos will be teaching us. None of this is going to be possible if you can't land your abilities in the first place. Now, we're going to move on to the final member of our list, and arguably the most important, our guardian, Athena. Athena is going to teach you the importance of working together as a team. Through Athena's second ability, the Taunt, you are going to learn to protect your allies from incoming threats, as well as set them up for devastating plays. I have 2 pieces of advice for new Athena players. First off, taunt often, as it's going to keep the enemy on their toes as well as show your team that you are trying to set them up for plays. Secondly, don't forget to use her ultimate for more than just traveling back to lane from the base. Athena's ultimate drastically reduces the amount of damage that the player you are targeting takes, so if you use it correctly, you just might save the day. Well, thank you all so much for watching this video, and I hope you find success in the battleground. Make sure you subscribe for more content from me, and I will see you guys in the next video. Hey guys, thank you all so much for watching. If you want to see more stuff from me in the future, hit my face in the bottom left to make sure you subscribe and keep up to date with me. If you want to watch more stuff from me right now, I have quite a bit to choose from, but I'm going to put 2 videos on the screen right now for you to choose from. Anyway guys, this is Keltick, signing off. Have yourselves a casual day.